This is Smithy.tv. This is Smithy.tv.
W. Yeah. 4. A. 9. UT. Yeah, and then.
Okay, so I can pull up Twitter just in case, because people might have questions. Who knows? Who knows? Because I hate being live. Not true. Not true.
Why?
I will retweet everything
Okay.
that Melissa does.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be
Watch for the snowball.
I know, she's
Yeah.
much quicker than me anyway, so
Is she?
yeah. She's like,
Just do it like this. So as soon as everybody's done with their phones.
I'm so ready.
Oh.
I'm just trying to help my girl out. Give her
You can
some.
multitask.
I can totally multitask.
All right. Well, in that case,
I can do it after.
Boom.
Oh, thank you.
no, everybody's talking about
Just
the
gotta
fact
wait
that
for
we're
everyone
just,
to be
yeah.
done with their phones, and then we can start.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I approve of what you did there, and if we were closer, I'd high five you.
Air high five.
I'm not
Yeah.
happy about that at all.
Nailed it.
I never miss those. So
Nor
much
do I.
better.
Oh my goodness.
Sue, we are back in the studio for like the first time in a long time. If you're watching right
Very
now,
long time.
thank you for watching right now. Sue and I are kind of taking a break from hot dogs because we've been doing a lot of hot dogs.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw water on myself.
Throw water on yourself. And I'm Tim. With me as always is the amazing Sue.
Yeah.
Amazing Sue.
Yeah.
And we are joined by like a double dose of Mels is what it is. It's kind of like
Eminem.
Yeah.
kind of like sitting with the Spice Girls but different.
What?
It's a compliment.
Like the Spice Girls.
Mostly.
No, we love the Spice Girls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who doesn't love the Spice Girls?
Don't
nothing
make me
wrong
go
with
down a
being-
Spice Girls rabbit hole, because that's exactly where this is going.
That'll be awesome. We can make that happen.
I
know.
I get that a lot. It's like,
Really?
oh my god, oh, you're British. You
Do you know the Spice Girls?
And your name's Mel. You're just like her. I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like
sounds
her.
racial.
Yeah.
Let's be real. That's weird.
You look completely different, and I love her, but yeah.
It's like this conversation where you we as Canadians go to a different country. Go, oh, do you know Bob from like Smith Falls?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I like this.
I do
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
because you realise how crazy small the world is as well. When
Like,
Oh my
how
God.
long does it take to drive to Vancouver from Toronto? Like
Right? Is it like a day?
9 hours?
Can you do it in an afternoon? So we got Melissa O'Neill. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Always so much fun to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Good to be here.
That's true. And then I'm gonna screw up your last name anyway. Is it really just Liburd?
Liburd.
Liburd.
yes.
In my head, I was
Competition.
Liburd, but I think
Yeah.
it was from Liburd.
Well, lots of people say Liburd because of the way it's spelled, but it's actually it's Liburd
Okay.
Long eye.
from St Kitts and Nevis.
Which just sounds awesome.
Thank you.
I don't know what it means, but it sounds awesome.
Where is that?
It's in the Caribbean.
Oh,
it's just
very
down
nice.
from Antigua. Just over
Okay.
from Antigua. It's a very small island.
Like, is it a day's drive or?
Well, actually,
It's
it's,
on
a
an
15
island.
it's a 15-minute plane ride
Oh.
from the other island.
Nice.
Yeah.
So lucky. See, now I just need
I'd like
to
to
go
get
home.
back there.
Right? I'm the
Yeah.
same way. I spent my teen years in Bermuda, so it's like I need to go back. Yeah.
Well, I didn't grow up there, but
Yeah.
I kind of
Claimed,
Yeah,
claimed
let
it
you
out.
go.
visit there
Yeah.
as much as I can.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you guys are both in dark matter. I mean, you have been dark matter from the get-go. And now you're showing up this season.
I know. I'm so
And that's all we can
lucky.
tell you.
That's it.
I mean, and we left. There were some dire straits at the end of the season last season, and some WTF
few.
moments. And so, what can't you tell us?
What can't we tell you? Well, you know what? I think the new season opens up with quite a big bang. Actually, our executive producer, Vanessa Piazza, just sent me a message this morning saying that we got the final cut for episode 1
Oh,
for
sweet.
season 2. And she
Oh,
said,
great.
and she said, it looks, let's quote her.
Do you guys get to see it?
Let's quote her
Are
directly.
you gonna have a little party
Um,
and view it?
I don't think
I
think
hope
that would be
wow.
fun, but
Yeah.
usually we don't get to see it until
It
shortly
airs?
before it actually airs. But she said, episode 1, caps lock, complete, looks
Wow.
amazing. Episode 1 is so great. Everything about it really came together. So that's really exciting to hear, and that's where we meet.
Yeah. Yes.
Mel's
Ooh.
Nix in Galactic Authority Prison, which is something we can tell you because the spoilers abound on the internet. Not only from our
what?
fearless leader, the spoilers. Joe is always sharing behind the scenes stuff, but so is Alex. I remember when he did that. He shared the interiors of Galactic Authority Prison for all the world
Why
to
would you
see.
do that? Why
Why
would you
not?
share stuff like
Because
that?
it really
It was
did look
amazing.
incredible.
Amazing set.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about it at Comic-Con, but there's not like a huge time jump between the end of season 1 and the start of season 2, I think, right? Like you kind of pick up where you left off.
Pretty much, we see us. That's kind of where we all meet is when we're entering into prison. What you got something good?
I'm just trying to find the Dark Matter Twitter handle again, so I wanted to share with everybody that we can take questions if they have them, and if you're watching, we can take questions. So, and if you're not
On
watching,
Twitter.
well, fuck you. And what else could you be doing?
Wow. The F-bombs.
I know, right? That's what I get for.
Really?
Well, we got to listen to Glenn Mazzara this weekend talking about Walking
Oh,
Dead and
man,
Damien,
yeah.
and he's like, if you
He
don't like my
dropped
show,
it all the
fuck you.
time.
Oh,
And I'm like,
amazing.
yeah, nice for you, Glenn.
Nice. Direct eye contact.
He also brought up anal sex at like 9:30.
Yeah,
Oh,
9:30 in the morning, which is
wow.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
He's like,
Like
good morning,
you
by
did.
the way. Like, wow.
Good morning. how's
This
it
one
going?
got right off the tracks really quick.
That's how we roll.
Mel's gonna be like, I don't know why Melanie brought me in for that.
You're like,
Why-
I didn't
why-
even
why
ask
would
me
you
who
do
my
that?
favorite movie was.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten
She
there.
told me all about you guys.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
And
It
you
was
still
all
showed
good.
up.
No, it was all lovely.
Because yes, we know we chatted about your favorite movie last time you were here.
My
Oh.
favorite memory.
No, your favorite movie.
Oh, movie.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie?
So we have to find out
What was
what.
your favorite movie?
I don't remember
How do you not remember what your favorite movie is?
because it's more
It's
than likely
fluid.
that I made it up.
You made it up.
Oh, there are so many
Filthy
good movies.
lies.
Did I say
That's
Commitments?
difficult.
Did I
No, but
say
The
Fifth
Commitments is a great
Element?
movie. You might have said Fifth Element.
I might have said Fifth Element. Oh, great! So you're citing you're referencing something that even you don't remember.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
This is
All
good.
he remembers is that we asked you.
Yeah.
That's right.
great,
I remember that
great,
part,
great.
and I remember she was funny. So.
There are so many great movies.
There could have been more than one.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
always
Depends on
like-
the, it depends on the genre, I guess. Yeah. Do you have one?
I love. Oh, no, look at me, I'm like thinking.
Wow.
I mean, I love the.
Oh yeah.
Just from for the cinematography.
I don't think
It's a
anybody's
gorgeous film.
It's just
Yeah.
beautiful.
Said that one before.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
film. That's a gorgeous film.
I just remember seeing that as a kid, just being blown away, like, wow.
He is a great director.
Yeah.
Like, but it's all very much hit and miss with him.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. What are you gonna do? I don't know.
Hit or miss.
But yeah, good choice. Good
Yeah.
choice.
What's your favorite movie?
Jaws.
Really?
Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, don't even blink.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jaws.
Classic. Jaws 1.
Oh yeah, that's the
The
only one that
first one.
counts. Only
with
one
the
that counts.
mechanic head.
Yeah, man.
It just looks so fake if you
What
really
about-
watch it.
Shark still
As an
looks fake.
adult, it's just like.
Oh, yeah,
my
but that's not what
God.
it's about, though.
Big
It's-
mechanical.
I saw it when I was 4, so and I
Yeah.
loved it, and now I watch it at least 2 times a year,
Do
just
you?
because.
Oh wow.
It's
you
like
really are a
comfort food.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anytime it
Jaws
shows
is
on.
like
Comfort
It's
food.
comfort
You're
food.
on the edge of your seat the whole time. Like,
That's how the shark feels about people.
Right, comfort food. But yeah, anytime they screen it on one of the big screens here in town, I'll go see it.
oh, cool.
'Cause
Do you know
it's
what's
Jaws.
another classic? Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, yeah.
30 years old.
Yeah.
I know.
30
As a
years
kid, like,
old.
I
Oh,
was
did it celebrate an anniversary or
Yeah.
something? Oh, nice.
Yeah, like they played it in my local Soho house, and like they had this big anniversary, and I was like, "What is this film?" And it was just, silly American.
Love that.
Anything set in the 80s is just works for me. So
Sing
like
Street.
Dirty Dancing.
Then go out and see Sing Street.
Oh.
Sing Street?
Yeah, it's
What's that?
it's limited release right now. It's from John Carney, the guy who did Once and Begin Again, and it's about this 15-year-old kid in Ireland wants to impress a girl. Blah blah blah. It goes over to chat to her. Girl is completely unimpressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy starts a band. And his older brother introduces him to all the 80s music, because it's set in the 80s, so he introduces him like Duran Duran, The Cure.
Cool.
U2's not mentioned because, they're in Ireland, and everybody felt, you can't do U2,
Oh.
because everybody was doing U2.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and you just see the kids as they write the music and progress through all the things that, influence the writing, and I'm like, it was amazing. It's probably my favorite film of the year.
Oh, wow.
It was gorgeous. I
And
watched...
it's May.
Yeah.
3rd or whatever.
And I walked out of the theater, and as I was walking out, I downloaded the soundtrack because it's got like classic '80s tunes, but also songs that were written by the kids in the movie, and they all just, it all sounds perfectly 80s. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah, it's so much fun.
Love it.
True.
It's on the list then.
Mm-hmm. Put it right at the top.
It's not having a 30-year anniversary.
But I need to see that one again because it was that good.
So I saw on your guys' website that you do set visits as well as
Yeah,
interviews.
what
I'm
happened?
Surprised. Well, don't look at me. I'm
I am.
surprised that you guys didn't ask for a
We
set
did.
visit. To whom?
I think I emailed, like, as soon as
I was like,
the season was getting underway, I reached out to a couple of our contacts at Space, but I never heard anything back.
Oh, Mario didn't get back to you?
I didn't-
Mario!
Yeah, see, I didn't even get Mario in the loop because
Oh.
I haven't met Mario yet. I
He's
went to our
he's
usual
a PR
stuff.
guy. Yeah, I didn't even know you guys did set visits.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm surprised. Our set is a really fun one to visit.
Oh, it's
There's
amazing.
Right?
There's a lot going on, and we
it's-
just built
We'll have to
some
do
new
that
stuff
for the
too.
inevitable season 3 then.
Well, it's constantly changing. Well, we've got a
Guys.
few days left.
Yeah, you do have a few days left.
Like
and then-
that'll happen now with the final episode of the season shooting. They won't let anybody on set.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
Plus
I'm
some
really
American
bummed about
stuff.
that too.
Oh no, I was just surprised. Like when I was looking it up because I was trying to find information to let Mel know what the Mind Reels was all about. And then when I was on your website, I saw that bit about the set visits, and I didn't know that you guys did those things.
Oh, we love them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't get enough of them right now.
No.
But we're just so busy.
In fact, someone was telling me there was a man that won a competition. I don't know if you were on set, and he
I
visited the
wasn't.
set yesterday.
Yeah, he
Or
was
the day before. Or
like a featured background performer.
Oh, was that what
Really?
he won? But he was going, yeah, one of the
Yeah.
drivers, Jimmy. My driver was just telling me all about it. Who's a British guy that flew over and
Yeah.
got to meet everyone. But half of us weren't in though. That's why I was quite surprised.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I
didn't
think
get to
Alex
meet
might have
him.
been in. Yeah,
It would have been nice to have met them.
he was
Right.
so happy to have won this competition and go around to all the sets.
Right? Well, who doesn't want to walk across the ship,
Yeah.
right? Everybody wants to be on the ship set.
It's really impressive what our designer has done, Ian Brock. Like it's crazy. They built another new set for something that
We won't discuss it.
we shan't discuss at
Damn
length.
it.
But I actually teared up a little bit. I was so excited to see it. It was shocking. I just
Wow.
and you actually won't see it until the end of the episode. And it's actually if we go for another season, it'll be featured more in the next season. But I was just like, this is amazing. I hope we get to play on it a great deal.
And the detail.
Yeah, see, that's what I like. I mean,
You
even
just pick things up and it's like, wow, you really didn't have to go to that much detail. There are
Yeah.
things in
Yeah.
the tins and it's just incredible.
yeah, I love the fact that there might be tons of things that viewers will never see,
Yeah.
but they're there anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I picked up a protein bar. I thought they were like things painted with a new cover on, like real food. And Anthony, of course, started eating
Yep.
them in the
As he
scene. I
does.
was like, "Are
They
you
look
sure
like beef
that's
jerky.
edible?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, this is totally edible." I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like a fruit stick in there, like a dried fruit
Really?
thing in there.
As eat
Huh.
more.
Yeah.
It's eat more. It's like a big old chocolate bars. But they look like space food, like they look like beef jerky. Mel's, the episode that goes through Nix's, her character's background, that ship design was
Oh, it's
really,
amazing.
Yeah.
really
And we
cool.
can talk a little bit about that because people have we've said different things. Episode 206
Yeah.
is when you find out about Nix's background, her
Yeah.
backstory,
Okay.
and where I came from, and the sets that were created were just incredible. Made complete sense.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely
like,
mind
oh,
blowing.
okay.
Okay.
But, I mean,
Now I get me.
yes. Well, it was kind
Yeah.
of like that being thrown in with these amazing guys. I was like, oh my god. It was kind of a mixture of daunting and excitement because everyone knows their character and what they're doing, and they did such a good job in the first season. So I was like, oh my god. And they were all so nice.
And, well, and talking about the first season, had you watched the show before you were cast, or did you do a crash course as soon as you got the part?
Oh no, I hadn't seen the show before I was cast, but even from the audition process, when you get the sides through, you kind of do a little bit of research, and then I'd seen bits on YouTube and snips of Melissa and Roger, and but yeah, before I got the job, obviously I watched the whole season,
Right.
which was really fun.
Well, and they didn't remember who they were when they first woke up in the beginning of the
Yeah.
first season, so you couldn't know yourself at that point.
Yeah. Well, these guys were saying that they were learning.
Well, except
so-
maybe Roger.
Yeah, I know. What was that like though for you? Because I realized as I'm thinking about it, that it was one thing for us to be getting the scripts, a script at a time, and not knowing what our background was. But yours, like you have all of your
You're supposed to
memories.
know.
Yeah, you're supposed to
Oh.
know, but you're still getting the scripts one by one the
Well,
way we
this
are.
is the thing. So because I said to Joe, I was trying to get more information out of him as much as I could, and he'd be like, "Oh, you'll be fine. You just go with it.
Yeah.
Don't worry too much." So I'd be like, "You don't understand. I don't know who I
Need to
am.
prepare.
Actor, no." So I'd actually I'd go back on my notes, and I've got these notepads of when I get a job, and I just made it all up.
Wow.
And I had which was really bizarre because there were things that I made up that completely weren't anything like the storyline,
Yeah.
and then there are others that were like, yeah.
Huh.
But I nearly said something, but I don't.
Almost.
I don't want to give any spoilers. So, but I was like, ooh.
Oh, that's really
impressive.
cool.
Well,
I know that.
that's
So
actually
we're
too
watching it, we
bad.
can watch for clues as we go along. See if
Yeah.
we can figure you out a little bit.
Which is really, but also for me, it was a great because I'm used to kind of being in control of that way and learning, your backstories, and you like to know, you can delve into this and that, but not knowing it actually can free you up in a way as well once you kind of let go and think, okay, just go along with it. Trust the writing on the page and
Very
it all
cool.
comes.
Oh, I'm just going to say, well, that probably sounds exactly what Sophie, I'm going to slaughter your last name, Sophie, but Sophie Bissery?
Bissery?
Right, yes, I've
Yeah.
seen her on Twitter.
She said to tease us about season 2, she wants to be spoiled, and that's probably as much as you can actually spoil. Without
I
actually
get the
spoiling.
sense that you don't want
I don't
to
want
hear.
to.
I know,
I don't.
get-
I
like
don't.
we're not like it's
Nope.
so obvious to me that we are not
don't
talking
wanna
about
know.
dark matter
Yeah.
today.
As much as I love the show, and I want to talk about the Raza, and I want to talk about this, that, and the other thing, but I want to watch it as it happens.
Okay.
Because that's, sure, I could, once the cameras stop, I'd be like,
Like,
so
I
what
totally
happened?
want to
But
hear
I
more
don't
about
wanna
protein
know.
bars and stuff because I
Yeah.
love that.
Steph,
Yeah.
that's the thing, and also that's the because we see the sets every day, and some of the props are just incredible.
Right?
Like, I remember when Nicola, the prop lady,
Yeah.
she brought me my I wear this gun holster,
Cool.
and I was just like,
Garter.
I get to wear that. This is amazing. And
That was
the
a big deal that
workmanship-
day too.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I remember being very opinionated about when Nyx got her guns because everyone was just like, "Oh, she should get her guns here," and I'm like, "Wait,
Just hold
do
on.
we all trust each other yet enough for this person to
Yes.
have guns?" And it was. I love it. It's a very collaborative atmosphere because I think for us like we derive a lot of meaning out of these things that may seem small because for wardrobe and sometimes props, not to say they're always paying attention to the story too, but they're also managing like a trillion different things
Yeah.
at once, and something that can feel not as significant for one person
Yeah.
from their storytelling
yeah.
point of view is monumental
Yes.
for us. So that I remember that very
Yeah.
clearly because the first time I was like, no, she didn't. No, she can have a gun later. Give her the gun later, but not now, not yet.
It was like Two Bosses ultimate.
Yeah, Christine.
No.
What's my name?
No
Two
guns.
Bucks.
What's my name?
Boss.
Oh.
Please.
Or just give me that gun.
Yeah.
you know.
I really like the relationship that Mel and I have been able to cultivate in the context of the show. Outside, it's absolute garbage. Like I can't stand her.
Clearly.
Obviously, yeah.
Did you guys just go to Stratford or something?
We may have just come back from a weekend together. We may have not. By the way, if you guys are in Ontario, go to Stratford. Go see the shows. They are so fantastic. The storytellers out there are absolutely incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah, we saw Shakespeare in Love and Chorus Line, and
Chorus
they
Line.
Nice.
were so good. They were
Yeah.
so good. Go see
Very
it.
nice.
Stay at
Are
Mercer
they
Hall
like-
Inn.
Are they
Plugging
launching
everything.
their summer stuff now, or is it still like?
Some of the springtime shows are coming into their first previews at this
Ooh.
point, and they are well worth checking out. They're worth every cent that you pay. The artisans out there, like from the set builders and the costume
Wow.
designers, like it's just all
It
fabulous.
was great.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
really
first time
was.
I've seen theatre, a place that does theatre so well as Broadway and the West End in London. I was like blown away. I didn't even know about it was such a treat.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, they totally hate each other.
Yeah.
They don't get along at all.
Yeah, no, we can't stand each
Obviously.
other.
It was disgusting. Well, I mean, if you guys are going to plug, Stratford and everything, I do have to take that moment to plug, Grand Bend and Cambridge because that's where my sweetie will be this summer doing her stuff. So,
Aww.
yeah. So.
I've
She's
worked
doing
out with
Sister
Grand
Act.
Bend. Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so, yeah.
With Drayton Entertainment?
Yeah.
There you go. You got to plug the right thing.
Oh.
Alex Moustakis, I got you. Drayton Entertainment. Yeah, so that's really exciting.
so,
Oh,
yeah.
cool. That's a great show.
Singer.
Yeah, she is. So, yeah, so
Why not?
excited.
Like the Spice Girls?
Like the Spice Girls.
Like the Spice Girls.
Not like the Spice Girls,
exactly
really.
like the Spice Girls. Yeah.
Now-
Or are we checking the Twitter
I am.
for
I'm just
questions?
constantly.
Is that what
Yeah,
the
that's
deal
what
is?
I was doing, just to make sure
Copy.
we weren't missing anything.
Get involved, huh?
We haven't really opened up the floor in that way, though, because last time I remember we
Right,
kind
it
of
was just-
announced
yeah.
it.
Oh, I did say it
Um,
like ever so briefly. So,
How about this?
oh, you have one?
Well, no, I was going to
Oh.
say we could even check the Periscope.
Oh, yeah, or whatever it was. Yeah.
Hey guys, oh, but that's nope. It requires a lot of other things
A
like
lot of,
signing in.
a lot of reading.
Yep, no. Too much.
Yeah,
Too
I'm
much
done
going on.
because mine's not working.
Now, was there a moment that for you that solidified the character of Nyx for you? Was there a moment, or like a prop that helps you?
Solidify.
Yeah.
You're
Episode
gone?
206.
Okay.
It took me 6 episodes.
It's a huge
just
episode
to
for her.
really get in and just to learn.
Yeah. Okay.
I was
'cause-
learning all the way along. Really, it was great. And also, what was really interesting is just learning your relationships and what relationships are going to develop between each of the other characters, and how how they react to you. Which that was really interesting.
Now, did you find that, and without, of course, spoiling, did you
Yeah.
guys find that any of the scripts were changed later on because of the way chemistry developed between characters?
I wish. I wish. No, Joe has like his grandmaster
He's got
plan.
okay.
He has like everyone has a part to play, and I don't know. I think he's open to like small things, but for the most part,
He
there is
knows where
a
it's- yeah.
grand scheme of
Yeah.
what's coming down. Because if it was open to changes, I think that a lot of different things would happen based off of how things
We try little
transpire.
things.
Yeah,
Oh,
we absolutely
really?
try things.
Okay.
But what's nice is that because we have license in that kind of authorship, I'm hoping that it'll throw a few wrenches in when people
Right.
it'll throw a few wrenches in when you're watching this show. You're like,
true.
oh, maybe that's going to be something.
Yeah.
And then you'll get hit from left field
See,
by
I love stuff like
by
that.
Joe's artistry.
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 Oh, so it's like going to be like Twin Peaks, where we're looking for stuff, and we're like, "That's a thing." I'm sure that blinking street car or street light means something, and then we're like, "Whoa."
Maybe not so much in that sense. Like, because I do think that everything, with regards to what is actually designed and placed there, everything does have a purpose.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
if we're lingering on something, that does have significance. But with regards to how we play off of each other,
Yeah, it's
that's
like,
where we're messing.
They
with
don't
you a
know
little bit.
anything.
Yeah. Exactly.
Very cool. And you know what, Captain 2, I'm going to take that as a total compliment because,
Frack, yeah?
no, she said, "Hello, gang. This is every bit as focused and professional as I remember the first being."
Whoa. I need you to not yell at us, okay?
Oh, no,
Just
there's no
tone it
yelling.
down.
There's no caps. And they've got the tongue sticking out.
To me, that drips of sarcasm.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
But I
if
don't think
you're
you're
in
using
this
it
room,
right.
you realize that we're not like at all focused or
No.
talking about
No.
anything.
Or professional.
Or professional.
Professional.
Tim tried to call me that yesterday.
I got
just slapped
slapped.
him down.
That just doesn't. That dog don't hunt. So, but no, there's no professionalism here. It's just a fun chat. That's right.
As
I
long as
love
you
it.
guys
I
are
love
having fun
being
too.
in Canada. Canadians have the same kind of similar sense of humour to the Brits.
See?
Yeah.
Or you both went like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
hey.
We've
See?
noticed the difference between like
I
American
love it.
humor and Canadian.
Oh my
versus
god, I can like
British.
talk at normal speed here and
Yeah.
No,
See.
I love
There we
living
go.
in America.
And that was a compliment from
Wow.
Frack,
Oh, nice.
which we figured.
I love frack, yeah. That's why you said Captain 2. I was like, oh, yeah, frack, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know frack, yeah.
Cappuccino, fuck yeah.
If memory serves, I think she's actually a very, she writes really wonderful articles. She's a very
Oh, wow.
eloquent writer, actually. I think. Might not be you. In which case, you're welcome for the random.
That's right. Yeah. Exactly.
But I think it is.
I am not an eloquent writer.
Me neither.
No.
Can we refocus?
So yeah. What do you want to focus on?
I say this at every interview, but I'm
Let's do it.
I'm just gonna like do it anyways because I feel like you guys don't know. Because if you did know, you'd definitely be talking about it.
Maybe we do know, but
She knows where I'm going.
where are you going?
She knows where I'm going.
no, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Sue's pregnant.
What?
No, you weren't.
What? Oh, you didn't mention it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I tell everyone. I tell everyone.
See, I don't think it would have as much of an impact for Sue.
It wouldn't?
No, because
All
she doesn't
about
watch the
dark
Sue.
matter.
She doesn't
I
watch
know
the
it's
show.
all about dark matter, but we're here.
Whoa, here we go.
Oh, what?
It just keeps going off.
Oh, I'm so annoyed that I can't get my phone to work. What are people saying?
Oh no, it was just Captain 2 again saying
Because
that
we're having a
she
personal,
forgot that we could swear.
We're having a personal
we're having a
conversation.
personal private conversation
can we-
between Frank, and me, okay?
What
Can-
I
can we
will-
say
Live
that?
on the internet.
What I would like to say really quickly about the fans, like of the show, so sweet. I did my first Comic-Con at Toronto.
was it?
Oh nice.
And you were there, and it was just so lovely. Like the acceptance as the new chick.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
I love
So
everybody on that
say
stage.
thank
I don't
you.
even know
Thank
that
you
chick.
so much. Yeah, like, who are you?
We don't know you, but we love you. Eh?
As well
So-
they should. As well they should.
Yeah.
So are we allowed to talk about the fact that you do that, or?
Of course,
Okay.
It's just quite funny.
We're just gonna mention then
She's
really
just
quick.
whatever.
She's
Fuck
so
all y'all.
humble. Like, she won't say anything about that stuff, and it's important. Like we have a superstar in our
This is what we're
midst.
doing now.
I
so-
know.
Apparently, she's in an episode of Game of Thrones.
Oh,
probably.
sweet. Hey, did I
Two.
know that?
Oh, two.
I think.
Well, who
Oh.
knows? That's the thing. I don't know.
I see.
I'm
Alright.
on
Yeah, no.
too.
Whose storyline are you involved in then? At least give me that.
So, whose storyline am I involved in? Oh my goodness, I don't even know how much I'm allowed to say, but it's out there now anyway, so which is fine. So I play am I even allowed to say
Yeah, that part's been on the internet.
Yeah.
That part's been on the internet.
Yeah, so I play a
So it
red-
must be true.
I'm basically her PR agent.
and
right
I
now.
am in Game of Thrones. Yeah, and it was just fun. It was I was a big fan anyway.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a great, interesting thing to be.
And you haven't been killed thus far?
Well, I couldn't tell you that. That would be telling, wouldn't it?
Although I guess it doesn't really matter necessarily.
We're not in Game of Thrones.
Some people
no.
aren't that dead.
No. And some people should be dead.
Oh.
Not mentioning any names. Although I haven't seen anything this season yet because.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
I binge it.
First 2 episodes, fantastic.
okay. All right.
How do you feel about that? Because of Game of Thrones, like they're notorious, as are
Oh,
several
yeah,
other
yeah.
like serial shows, where they kill off these main characters. You know, you
And everybody
get
hears about it, yeah.
attached and connected to these characters, and then suddenly they're like
They're
ripped
gone.
from your heart, and they're just like they're gone. Now, as a television viewer, is that something that actually draws you in and it's dramatic? Because I feel like that's always the talk in the writers' room. Like we need to create high stakes, we need to get people invested, and there needs to be drama. And like,
It's
how
a
do you
good
feel?
question.
Or is it more of a trend of?
I feel
Exactly,
like it
exactly.
depends on the
Yes.
show.
And
I
the
would agree with
character.
that. And the characters.
Because I think
Yeah.
sometimes it's done a little bit manipulatively.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have an example of that?
I do. I just don't know if I want to talk about it in public live on the internet.
Oh.
Oh, does it make you upset?
No, I'm really.
No, it didn't upset me. I was like,
Oh.
of course. They
Right.
only- okay, it was Beth on The Walking Dead.
Okay.
They only brought her back for like an X number of episodes to get you to care about her again. I
And then-
completely
yeah.
forgot she fucking existed.
Oh.
And then they bring her back on, they give her a story arc, you started getting invested again, and then they kill her. And I'm like,
Why?
that was just, you just did that to kill her.
Yeah.
That was the only reason.
Yeah, I guess
That's
I
how
can
it
see
felt.
how. Yeah, that does feel a little bit manipulative. It's so crazy.
Unlike something like 24, where they just suddenly kill somebody and you're like, fuck, shit just got real.
Yeah.
Now you don't know because anybody
Nobody's
could go at
safe.
any
And
time.
they're actually
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
But
say
then
that
that's The
way.
Walking Dead. so
Because
it's
you know
kinda
when
like
Jack Bauer kills somebody, you're
different.
dead.
Yeah.
Kills you twice.
On 24. So Roger was on 24.
Yes, he was.
And there is a woman in Toronto who works at the Piston Bar,
Okay.
where there's like really fantastic music nights. Anyways, the woman who runs the door, her name is Miss Cynthia, and she's super cool. You know when you meet people and their energy is just like, I need to like make sure this person is well.
Oh, I did meet her. We were
Miss
there.
Cynthia,
Yes.
yeah.
That's neat.
She is
Absolutely
super
lovely.
cool.
I'm super
and
cool.
a huge fan of 24. And when
Yeah.
Roger walked in, she was like, oh my god, takes a picture, but she's actually not at all interested in Roger. She wants to know when he can get Kiefer in. And it's hilarious because Roger's like amazing, and you
Right,
totally,
and he does everything. He's in everything.
Yeah.
He is in everything.
And that's the thing, because in my head, like when we went bowling, in my head, the first name that springs to mind is Curtis because that's where I know him from. Is 24. It doesn't matter what he does after that. He's
Oh.
always Curtis on 24. That was like the
That's
one
fair.
role that made the hugest impression on me, and he was no longer like, oh, it's that guy. He was
Yeah.
like, now he's like, he's Curtis from 24. He's like, he's Roger Cross. He's in everything.
Yeah.
What do you guys after the end of season 1? Like, what do you guys think, or what do you hope happens with 6?
Oh man.
Like, do you guys have any theories about what's going to happen or where
I'm
it's
still
going to
like
go?
not things as cut and dry as it kind of looked because
Yeah, nothing's that easy.
yeah. Like I think at most I was like, okay, if he really did set this whole thing up, and if he really did remember the whole time who he was, it's because he feels so bad about what happened that made him like a wanted criminal in the first place. That they had that on him, and that it was some sort of deal that he was making to like. And then
Oh, I love how invested you are and how
I-
much you care about the
I was
characters.
like-
That means that
it was
we
all
have to
slow
do a good
motion,
job.
and we watched it again at Comic-Con. I'm like, you. No! I have to see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right. I'm kind of on the same page with that. Yeah. But I want to rewatch it again before season 2 starts. I want to.
I was really hoping that they would re-air it in Canada.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre how things, and I won't speak at length about this, but it's interesting to me, like, because the show gets treated very differently outside of outside of Canada.
It's
very
huge in the UK.
Yeah,
It's so
and
bizarre.
it's on American Netflix.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it is like
That's
off
why I
the
watched
grid
it.
in Canada. Off the grid in Canada.
Yeah.
It's like,
Which was
Does
bizarre because I
somebody
live in
else,
America.
like, does Crave or somebody have it? Somebody else is streaming it, I think, as well. Is
I'm not
Space
sure.
even
Oh
streaming
yes,
it?
Crave. Is it Crave TV?
I think
is
it
that
might
oh,
be
maybe
Crave
it is
that has
Crave,
it.
which
Yes.
explains why I don't have it, because I've got Show Me on Netflix, and I really like. You don't need another one. And more importantly, I just want to buy the Blu-ray
I
anyway.
think it is
Oh
going
yes, the
to
Blu-ray
be on-
is coming out.
I
Yes,
know.
let's talk about that.
It is going to be on Netflix. Vanessa did tell me.
Yes.
It's going to be on Canadian Netflix.
Yes.
We want to talk about the Blu-ray. We want to talk about the Blu-ray.
The Blu-ray DVD is coming
Yeah.
out soon.
How
to
soon?
Something near you. I have no idea, but we signed lots of posters advertising for it the
Oh,
other day.
sweet.
So that should be coming out soon.
Which is weird because I didn't see our bag of swag here at all.
Yeah, I know. It's actually just outside. Don't worry about it. After
I believe
we're
I
not
rated it
live,
like
it'll be there.
Overwhelming compulsion to bring swag. If either of you feel
Like,
that.
you know, guns or
Yeah, I'm just saying.
cool holsters. or,
Anything you may
Come
want.
to the set.
Yeah.
oh yeah, don't think it's
We
we're-
gotta get like
Just
photos of
look
you with
around.
Bubba and
Right?
stuff like that.
'Cause that's
Sitting
what
in
I
the
want.
chair
I mean,
on the ship.
as much as I love chatting with all the cast, because we know a good percentage of the cast now,
Yeah.
which is amazing. And more importantly, I love watching TV shows
Who's
now.
your
We're like,
favorite?
hey, that's so and so, and that's so.
Yeah.
I know you, and I know you, and I geek out over shit like that. But to get on a set of a science fiction series that has like a spaceship and guns, and I'm like, I just want to play with the props. That's what I want to do
Yeah.
when on a set visit. I was like, I just want to
We're
do.
so
I want to be a big
ridiculous
kid.
because we went on Bomb Girls and we went on Murdoch Mysteries, and both of them are so steeped in history and just like every
Oh,
little
yeah.
framed photographs and letters on the desk and stuff, like tiny
Yeah.
little things that you would never
Yep.
notice.
Yeah.
And those are the
And,
things we
um,
loved. Yeah.
And there was like there was an envelope that had, it was so old that the address didn't have a postal code, and I was like, oh yeah, we didn't always need that. We didn't always need
Yeah.
10-digit phone numbers, like
Oh,
all
that's
these
a
little
lovely
things.
detail.
Yeah.
And then we go on Defiance and we're like, we are playing. There is so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just kids, man. We just want to play with all the toys you guys get to play with on a daily basis.
Well, we should definitely have you out. I don't know what your schedule is for the next 3 days.
I can call in sick. It's fine.
Well, if you actually can, like, well, we should connect you guys with Mario. Like, I don't
Yeah.
see why that couldn't happen.
What is today?
I mean,
Today's what day is it? Tuesday?
yes,
Yeah.
it's still Tuesday.
What a long week. Yeah, I could totally use a day. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. That would be cool, though.
I mean, it can even be worked out where you're like shooting in one area and we don't have to see that.
No,
you know?
Yeah.
We could just see something that we've already seen.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't even show us anything new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't. We
Ooh.
would, fine.
Those who do not want spoilers.
That's right. I don't want
You
spoilers.
shan't
I just
see
want to play
a
with stuff.
thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I am not. I mean, I would even give up. Oh, I could use my day off for working Saturday instead of taking Monday. I could Zoom. I can totally do it. I
Yeah?
can totally do it. So yeah,
I just feel like I'm coming down with something.
yeah.
So
You don't look well.
I don't feel well.
And you also did.
I'd feel better in space.
You did an episode of CSI.
I did, yeah.
See?
With Sharon Osbourne,
Yep.
who is such a sweetheart.
Oh man.
She was giving me advice. She was like, she's such a lovely mum and like, she's so sweet.
Oh.
She was like, oh yeah, we were talking about visas and moving to America and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was really fun. I played a oh my god, what did I play? I played a hustler, a cool hustler.
Mm.
And and you know, there was someone on set. I had like a double in doing my tricks. And I was
What?
like, teach me that. Teach me that. and I actually got to do it, and it was pretty. It was a pretty cool.
That's
shot.
on the
Of
reel.
course, I didn't do it on the take, but
Of course not.
I did it just.
We
before
should
the
go
take.
play pool together sometime.
I know. I loved
How
it.
fun would
It was
that
really
be?
fun.
more importantly, just drink.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like bowling. I think I get better the more I drink, and it doesn't
Right?
work out that way at all.
Good thought. I don't know about everybody else's Twitter, but mine's going crazy. So there's that.
Ryan didn't even
Captain
include me on
2
the thing,
is
so.
still she's very excited to see how you interact with 2 Boss.
Oh, who is, sorry?
Captain 2.
Frack, yeah.
Frack, yeah.
Hello, Captain
Yeah.
She's
Two.
very excited about that.
Yes.
And then,
Well, we have a shaky start.
well, that's not
Can
a
I say
surprise. That's kind of
Yeah.
expected. I mean,
Yeah.
on a show that writes strong women as well
Yeah.
as Dark Matter does, there's going to be friction
Yeah.
when new women get introduced.
I had a really interesting chat with someone on set the other day with regards to that phrase "strong women."
Yeah.
And I won't say who it was in case I misspeak. But he was talking about how that really detracted from saying that writing for these strong female characters. He was commenting on how these actors get their jobs because they're the best person for that part.
Totally,
And it has
yeah.
nothing to do with having to fill a quota with regards to strong females. There's no
Right.
quota with regards to having a certain racial ethnicities filled.
Okay.
You know, there's certain archetypes that need to be filled, and it just so happens that it ends up being
Yeah.
a certain person. But
Which I actually dig more in.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure if we talked about it when. Yeah, I think we did because we were talking about the casting of Dark Matter, and yeah, I think one of us said, and it's something I've always thought is that it doesn't matter who's cast as long as it's the strongest actor for the role. I
Yeah.
don't care who you are.
storytelling
just be the
has
right
to
character.
come first at all costs. And it's like, you know, the 2 characters in our show that we're actually open to both genders with regards to casting were 4 and the android, and it's really neat because it could have gone either way.
Right.
And specifically in the comic book, the android was a man, and we've got the fantastically talented Zoe Palmer.
And, you know, going back to that, I don't think there's anything wrong with mentioning that because I think it's a positive. I think what it is where I lived in London for a long time, and our show reflects what you see on the street every day,
Yeah.
which is wonderful. But I think people mention it and feel the need to mention it because often a lot of television doesn't reflect
It's
everyday
true.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think it's nice to just keep it real and
Yeah.
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 And
I-
you don't
reflect.
You
that.
don't notice, like, you'll sit there and watch a show with all white characters, all white guys, and not even go
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm watching a show with all white
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Until somebody points out you're watching a show
I
with
know,
all white
I
guys.
do notice it.
I do now.
I do
Yeah, I
and,
do
like,
now.
I actually
Yeah.
now I notice when
'Cause it
I'm
doesn't
not watching a
accurately
show with
represent.
them. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and
I
it's
find that that's what's
Yeah.
I
to
think
me.
for me, it's an important thing to mention without going, you
Yeah.
know, 'cause
Yeah.
I see it from both ways. Of course, of course, the right person should get the job. Of course, the strong actors should be in a show like ours. That's why I feel so lucky to be on a show.
Part of me hates the whole strong female character
Yeah.
thing. So I'm like, what do you mean? Do you mean she's well written? Like, how come you never say
Yeah.
anything about a strong male character then?
Yeah.
No, you mean she's strong? Like, lots of women are. Like, it shouldn't
Yeah.
be like a special thing that needs to be pointed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
When you
Should
don't
be a
have to
strong
point it out
character.
anymore, then we got to
Yeah.
where we're supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah. With regards to that whole all Caucasian casts and hiring the best actor possible, though, when there is across the board one kind of ethnicity being hired, and they say, "Oh, no, we're just hiring the best people possible." Like I find it hard to believe that like it just so happens
If
that
they're all
just
white.
by coincidence that everyone is of the same background. You know, like that.
Huh.
That's hard
Yeah,
to
that would
believe,
be-
and it makes
yeah.
me feel like people don't try hard enough, and that's obviously that's where the change has to happen is with
Sure.
regards to casting and having people
Yeah.
be open enough to that. And yeah.
And
Yeah, they
Toronto's
should
a
just
very-
drop it out. Unless it has something specific to do with the character. Then just, like, take
Yeah.
it out of the description at all. Just, like, look for a person.
Yeah.
It's bizarre how many times you actually see that in breakdowns,
Yeah.
though, when, like, I can't even tell you how many
Like,
times
every
I've-
Indian or Muslim or remotely Asian
they
guy
say
at all is,
ethnic.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm being
Any
submitted for,
ethnicity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always very
Yeah.
And that's
interesting.
the reality. It's still like that
Exotic
now.
looking.
Yeah, exotic looking, and then sometimes you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I don't
And that
know.
comes from,
I'm from here.
Yeah,
you
right?
know,
Yeah.
that comes from somewhere up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Producers and
White guys, probably.
I don't like it.
I don't know.
Largely.
Oh man.
Don't like it.
But,
Don't like it.
Toronto's a great city. I love Toronto.
Right?
And you look around, you see people from all over the world. And I kind of live near Chinatown kind of area, and it's
Okay,
just
yep.
it's great to see all the
Yeah.
food here,
Yeah.
influences from all over the world. It's a
love
great
Kensington.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first couple years that I was living here, I would, just get on the streetcar or the bus and on my way to work, and I would revel in the fact that on the way you would hear at least 3 different languages that weren't English. And that there would be every culture.
I know.
That's how I grew up.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
love
same,
that.
And it's just
And that's kind of how I always
Yeah.
thought it was supposed to be. But
Yeah. Well, we were
that's-
just talking about that with the girls yesterday, the cheerleaders,
Mhm.
because this was their first. I mean, I think one has been in North America before.
Yeah.
She went to Texas or
Yeah.
whatever, and the other 2 never have. But just going around the city, they were like talking about like all the different neighborhoods, and they went to Kensington and stuff, and it was just like so much good. So I sent them to the distillery
Yeah,
district.
distillery district.
I
Oh,
love
yeah,
it down there. I
that's
went there
really
last
sweet.
week.
Yeah.
Cobblestones.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing has to be open even. You can just
Nope.
walk around down there. It's
Yeah.
so
Oh
cool.
yeah,
But yeah.
especially in the wintertime.
Mm.
It's like the Christmas festival.
Right? Oh, it was gorgeous.
Yeah, it
was so much fun.
Big old turkey legs covered in MSG.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
I love it.
They're all. It's like caveman drumsticks. It's
Ah,
like
ah,
huge. Yeah.
ah.
Everyone's eating them. It's bizarre.
Oh yeah, so good.
mince pie.
Yeah, but then you have to like take a nap after you eat it. You're just like,
Okay.
Aww. No, it's just
What's
Captain.
happening?
Captain 2 coming in, nailing it, saying you guys nailed it with the diversity discussion and stuff like that. So
Oh,
good
thank
job.
you.
Good
I
job.
have to send you that article she wrote. She
Yeah.
spoke very well about it.
Yeah, but yeah, I totally agree with it. I mean, I think we mentioned this before that I grew up with Star Trek, so I just assumed that that's the way everything was supposed to be.
My mum, that's what
Yeah.
she was.
Yeah.
Do you guys see the reboot?
Yeah, we got to find out. Well, we
Who's
know it's
being
shooting.
cast?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to find out
It's
who's
shooting
being
in
cast,
Toronto.
what the
and
dates
we
are.
gotta- Yeah, we need to get on the show.
Yes,
Hi.
and
And
we
we
need to
get
do
on
a
the
set
set.
visit.
Yeah.
Because
I
I
can't
said,
believe they're doing a Star Trek reboot.
Right?
That's
I
gonna
know.
be massive.
yeah,
Wow,
I got
that's
so
gonna be
geeked out.
huge.
I'm like, we need to find out where they're shooting.
So cool.
I will pull any and we
It
were
was
like, we
one
must
day
know
on
people who are
Facebook,
going
and
to be in
everybody's
it.
like, "Oh my god."
Now,
So-
what do you think about how? Speaking about casting, I
Alright, go
think
ahead.
that more often than not these days you see casting going younger and younger and younger, and sometimes people who are maybe it's that suspension of reality. They are really asking a lot these days because all of these people with these huge sordid pasts often, and with these
And they're
exceptional
21.
Yep, and these exceptional skills that for most people take a lifetime
Yeah.
to cultivate, and they're all like very good looking and very young. And it's like, when did you have the
Right.
time? Guys, you're good looking. Like, wow.
Yeah.
You've just been dealt like an incredible hand. Now, with regards to that, Star Trek, like, would you like to see something that's more kind of the CW casting? Or
No,
something that's
no,
like
it's
more rooted
gotta
in
be,
reality, like
yeah.
Coronation Street vibe?
I-
You know, but like
I was-
I love they're rooted in reality.
Well, they
Their
are.
casting
Yeah.
feels real. You're
Yeah.
like, I could go down to the
Yeah.
corner street and see that potential person.
There is
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Especially with like
changing.
superiors and stuff. Like you can't just come out of school and run.
and be admiral.
Like be the
American
boss.
television, though, isn't it?
Oh
That's
yeah.
true, yeah.
It is.
What I do notice about American television is the hosts and the newsreaders are all different ages, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's not fantastic. It's just it should be. But
Yeah.
it's
I was
just-
thinking about like 90210.
Ugh.
Because they were all in their 30s and they were supposedly in high school, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's like it's
I suppose
reversed
it was
now. It's
popular
like
because it
everybody's
ran
got like a whole life
Yeah.
story, and yet they're
Yeah.
like
My
20.
cousin is married to Jason.
Oh, sweet.
Seriously, who
Jason
was a
Priestley.
director on our
Yeah.
show?
Who still needs
Was
to
it
come on
on
our
Is he in
show?
Season 1 as well.
No.
Okay, good. I was like, how did I miss that?
Because we bumped into him a couple times and we're like, dude, you need to come on the show.
Oh, he'd have fun.
Yeah, of course he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lovely.
But yeah, no, I find that in terms of casting, British television is always, you hate to use the word more realistic, but it is more realistic. Like in all the shows. I mean, the one I kept
Yeah.
using as example was a Doctor Who example where the woman who played Billie Piper's mom, I can't remember, I think her
She
name's
was
Camille.
great,
Yeah, and she's a fantastic
Billie Piper
actress,
was brilliant.
but she wouldn't be cast in an American show just because she doesn't fit the
Yeah.
fit the parameters of what they cast. I'm like,
And sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that
No.
lots of British actresses, they don't feel the need to go and get work
No.
done. You're judged upon your
The merit of your
skill,
work.
the merit of your
Yeah.
work.
Right.
And you go to a casting, it's really interesting. If you, if there, it says on the breakdown brief, you're going for someone that's, having a nervous breakdown, you turn up and you don't put makeup on and go like the part. Whereas in America, you've always got to have a little bit of makeup on and hair done. And like, I remember going to a casting and the casting director saying, "Well, come back for the recall, maybe like
Darling, what's going on?
the hair." She's like, "Yeah,
I'm
come back
playing
for-
a heroin
maybe
addict."
Go get your hair done, and you know,
Yeah.
like she totally told me to wear a dress and get my hair done.
Wow.
I was like, "Ooh, okay."
So where's that divide happening then? Like, where do we think it's happening? Because obviously these requests are coming from up above,
Yep.
where the money is, and they do all of these like what are they called, focus groups, and they find out
Sure.
what pulls in the most viewers.
Yeah.
So at what point did that divide happen, where the focus groups are going, I'd like to see a very good-looking person playing that doctor. I don't care if it looks like he could or could not be a doctor. I want him to be good-looking. I want her to be very
And yet
attractive.
Doogie Howser was a show based on a very young doctor.
Yeah.
So you think Canadian TV reflects American TV as well, or are you kind of somewhere in between?
I think Canadian television on the whole is probably stuck between American and British television.
Yeah.
Because it will skew younger for some of the casting and more attractive, but it doesn't cling to it like the American television system will. I mean, there's almost a nice balance between the two. It's like, yeah, Britain and America made TV sex together, and that's what came out.
They made
That's so
TV
weird,
babies.
though, with regards to Canadian identity, like that, we always have to. There's always a qualifying thing.
Yeah.
Even like in that moment, it was just like, oh, where is it on that
Yeah, where did it
spectrum?
come from? Yeah.
Like we're not on
Which
the spectrum.
parent are
We're
we trying
on
to
someone
please in
else's
this
spectrum. But it's
conversation?
true. Like it happens all the time.
Yeah.
It happens all the time with regards to everything in the creative field.
Although I think, as a whole, I think Canadian industry, like especially film and entertainment, is starting to find their identity. I think we're finally starting to claim it.
I think so
Well,
too.
you're doing a lot more here. I mean,
Yeah.
you can understand why people compare, because I suppose in America they just have such a big,
Volume.
Yeah.
set
Are they
around
really
film
still
and
doing that
studios.
many focus groups though?
I have no idea.
I feel like they just
but that
look at the
comes from
ratings and they don't even care about like DVR and stuff like that. Like they're just kind of
Yeah,
looking at
yeah.
who's watching what when on
Yeah.
their Nielsen box.
Yeah, I don't know how
And
that
picking
Nielsen
ages and
stuff.
stuff.
That
I don't know.
works.
I don't
They
even
need
think
to
it's
update
valid
that.
anymore.
No, it's
personally.
definitely not.
Like
I
they
think
got all
they-
this stuff online and are
I'm
they
pretty
paying
sure
attention to
they
any of that?
they put, don't they account for all the stuff that gets DVR'd later, because we get the Nielsen numbers
I
first.
think they
and
might
then we get
now,
the other
yeah.
numbers later.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
think I feel like that's pretty recent.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
otherwise, like I feel like they're not even watching the shows. They're just
Yeah.
making these decisions based on I
Yeah.
don't know
On what they like,
what they
Yeah.
thought when they woke up that morning
Yeah.
or something.
Fascinating.
right?
Such an interesting conversation.
I know, we got really serious there.
I know.
This
I
is
know. We
this
went
is so
from
cool.
anal sex to this.
Yeah.
That's like when you think about where the conversation started. Like, wow, that's amazing.
Well, I just from hopping around to different countries and you see culturally the differences. It's just fascinating.
Oh, totally.
What's accepted, what's okay, what's really not okay.
Yeah.
Okay there and not there. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Right? Yeah. No, it's couldn't agree more. But I do, yeah. Canadian television's well on its way. Finally.
And then you find the stuff that's like written really, really well, and yet not enough people are watching it because there's like
Oh,
no
that
promotion
pisses me
behind it and
off.
stuff. And it's like
yeah.
I don't even know. I got my little 1,000 Twitter followers and I'm trying to get the
Yeah.
word out, but it's not really
Politics
working.
everywhere.
Watch
Yeah.
this show, damn it.
Everywhere. It's so bizarre.
And it's like what the
exposed to
channel
that.
puts behind it and stuff. Like
Ugh.
sometimes, like you'll see. I know. Actually, I can.
Veto, rabbit hole. This is a bad conversation.
Spice Girls.
Yeah, veto. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, do it.
So what's
I'm
something?
really warm. I'm just gonna.
Oh, what?
I thought you were at least gonna take it off. But
No,
no,
I'm
I
using
just
starting
started
the one
to
that
No,
nope,
she's
no,
like,
I
no,
can't.
no, we're British.
Hey, the British can get freaky. I can throw it out.
It's true. They can.
What do you guys hope to see on the show? Like, is there anything that you're hoping is included? Hoping that happens?
See, I know that.
Corners we might turn? Like, is there anything that you're, like, hoping happens?
I'm not so much worried about the story beats because I know the story beats will take care of themselves. So I'm not worried about the characters because once again I know what'll happen. It's the little action beats that I look forward to. I want to see you kick a lot of ass again
Action.
because
Oh.
that I like. I like seeing you out there just kicking ass. I'm like, yeah, you go, girl. And I love watching I mean, Bitten's a great example. I love watching the development of the special effects from one year to the next because there's improvement. There's always improvement.
That's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
It's like that is open knowledge. The special effects are going to be incredible this year.
I mean, they were fantastic last
And
year.
it's expensive as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've been hearing nothing but incredible things. I haven't seen it for myself, but everyone's just been, the people that are handling post, they cannot say enough good things about the work that Lauren and his team are doing. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Which is great because because we were talking about V and V, the television series, and I was rewatching some of it in my head, not actually putting the episodes on, but I'm like, they look so bad. And that TV, science fiction TV today has theater quality, like special effects, especially, it's maybe not today's theater quality, maybe 2 years ago at the latest.
Right.
So it looks great, and the level is just amazing, which we wouldn't have had as kids.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of envious of kids who are actually growing up in this age where they can see it and didn't see all the crappy TV sets and like Star
There's
Trek.
a campy charm
Oh,
to
don't get me
it,
wrong, I love it.
though.
I totally love
I do
it.
have a thing
but,
for like the stuff that looks like it was
Yeah.
glued together the
Yeah.
day before.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
At the same time, I love that more and more shows now look lived in. Like
Yes.
the world is like built, and
Yeah.
like the ship is dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like there's
Yeah.
stuff laying around sometimes.
there's a reality to it,
Yeah.
which was lacking from a cardboard set or those nice clean costumes, despite the fact that they live on a desert planet and it should be dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Makes it real.
So yeah. So
Sand gets everywhere. I heard
Yeah.
that from Anakin.
yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, so that's what I look forward to. I just look forward to seeing more of the world because it's
Yeah.
a fully realized world.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about where you guys go with the characters because we learned from the first season that we can trust the writers and the actors to do their job. So I just want to see what you do,
Cool.
and that's kind of where I sat.
I want to
What
see
about
what
you?
you do with what you get. The first thing that came to mind was with two because she figured out that she's not who she thought she was, and there was some struggle with that. But I'd like to see more of that as well. Just the trying to bring her own two realities together. And man, I don't know. There was something about that episode with Natalie that when three was all like, we're just seeing another side of him. I like the building.
That's the stuff I like
Character
too.
building,
Yeah.
I love how you can be put into a crazy reality, but ultimately we're all responding and how
Yeah.
we're
Right?
talking to
Yeah.
each other.
And like when he's reading Charlotte's
Human
Web,
beings.
Yeah.
yeah, just little things.
Totally, yeah.
And I won't lie, I also like the emotional beats where you care so much for a character or the way you feel for a character, and then a twist happens that either drives a stake through your heart and just kills you because this thing happened to their character, or they become a completely different character because of events. I
first
love when
season
that
of 24.
happens. Yeah, I love when that happens. As long as it's believable when it happens, I will follow you to the
Yes.
ends of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't believe they just did that to my character.
No.
And then you see them fall, but then you want to see them redeem themselves and how they get back to. And I love arcs like that.
Oh yeah,
So,
there's a lot of ups and downs
Yeah.
this season with regards to inner landscapes
Yeah,
and
I
how people
love
grapple
stuff
with
like that.
Yeah.
with the external forces. So
See?
In my head, it was just like, in 5, I keep like partially waiting for 5 to explode or something.
What?
Like, something- not like actually explode, but like I always feel like there's so much more going on inside her head than what comes out.
Always.
So I'm always just waiting
Oh,
for
yeah.
like
I would
something
venture to say that actually
like a
Jendel's
switch
little
will
bit
get
like that
flipped or
too. There's
something.
always
Really
lots
interesting.
going on in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Okay, well, she was like that when I met her at bowling that night. She was
Yeah.
there's so much going
She
on in her
was
mind.
so shy that night. She wouldn't even high five Joris because he. She like bowled and it didn't go as well as she wanted to, and someone was like, "It's okay, high five," and she was like, "No."
No.
Oh, speaking of plugging things, Jodelle has a Etsy
Oh.
page called Mika Makes Things, and I'm not wearing it today, but I.
She's going shopping right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
as
must
well
get
you
my order
should.
in. I completely
No,
forgot to do that.
I heard that you wanted an avocado necklace, and you can't have one. I have the only one in the world. I'm kidding. If you
Mika,
have-
M-E-E-K?
Mika, sorry, I beg your pardon. Mika Makes Stuff. It's on Etsy, and it's also on Instagram, and that's MICAH Makes Stuff. Her last name. And it's all
Oh,
of
yeah, that makes
these
sense.
polymer little things. And they're actually very realistic and very, very fun. And oftentimes, oftentimes they sell out right away. Like now, she has nothing for sale. Probably because she's finishing
She's a little
shooting
busy.
season 2. But when
she
she
spends
makes
so
them,
much time on them because she really
Yeah.
enjoys it.
yeah, and they're
So lovely.
so
See?
great.
Everybody's got a hobby.
Yeah, you better get your avocado thing. You're not gonna have one. Maybe
You
I'll
won't
give you
see.
mine.
Wow.
I'll be in LA.
That's what it's
like,
really like.
"Look at my avocado."
That's right. You're on your way back to LA and like.
I am.
Saturday!
I know.
It's terrible. Do you even
Well,
get to go
I've
to the
been
rap
here
party?
since- It's kind of crazy. I arrived from another job.
Mhm.
I came here. It was like freezing cold in
Yeah.
December, and I've been here since then. It's kind of crazy, and it's just gone like that.
So
Wow.
fast.
So now the
Because
weather
we've been
starts
to the
getting
rocket
better and you're out of
club.
here.
I know, and it's got really buzzy and lovely, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's cool. It's been really fun.
Stuff's growing. I almost stopped when I was walking the dog this morning to take a picture of like buds coming open on a
It's
tree. It was
so
like right above, and the sky was
beautiful.
blue, and I'm like,
Yeah.
That's one thing about the city. Even though it gets really cold, even though everyone was saying you didn't have much of a winter,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
the sun shines a lot. I find,
Mm-hmm.
which makes people happier.
I could definitely use that. Yeah.
I work in a basement.
This is where I plug how awesome my
Oh,
apartment
okay.
is. This is how awesome my apartment is. I've got this huge patio, and this huge, patio doors to open and stuff, which leads right onto my bedroom. So my bed,
Nice.
it faces this window, and it faces east. So by 7 o'clock in the morning,
I'll watch.
sun all over my bed, and it's awesome. And the cats are like, just leave me here all day.
Ah.
Yeah, I love it.
I had sun because I
You're
face
showing
east,
off.
but then they
I
just
am.
put up
Yeah.
a bigger apartment building next to my building, so I
that
had no sun.
happens in Toronto.
There's like one tiny like sliver of sun in the mid morning, and Brody lays in it every time. There's like 3 cats.
Oh,
They're
you're
like,
blocked out by
we
not
like
building.
sun. Yeah, they just.
Yeah.
It was like over the past year, it's gone up. So.
Yeah, there's a lot going up in this town.
Right? Yeah, I feel
Crazy.
we don't need as much as going up as it is.
I know.
It bothers
That
me.
building
We do
at
not
Young and
need.
Bloor is a massive.
We don't need another
I'm getting
condo.
scared by
We
it.
don't. We don't. We don't. We
There's a
don't.
lot of people trying to move into the city. It's bizarre.
There's houses.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's cool.
Captain 2 has a lot to say. Apparently.
Oh, hi,
Lay it on
Captain
us.
Two.
Lay it on us.
She might. She says she might argue that 2 is exactly who she thinks she is based on season 1.
Mm-hmm.
She isn't Portia Lynn, but she is our 2 boss.
Aw.
That's true.
And watch.
But Portia, who knows? Maybe we'll meet Portia.
Right. And watching her find herself and ... make herself is fascinating and enthralling.
Oh.
Nice.
And season 2 might just blow all of this out of the water. But
Yeah.
hey, at least they give me more to write about. That is hilarious. Oh, there we go. Oh, see, there we go. Oh, and that's for us. Oh, thank you. She says, sorry for the spam, and it's not spam because it's all very important stuff.
Spam is unwanted
That's
things.
right. But
that you delete.
and as always, it's a joy how relaxed and happy your interviews are.
Yeah.
Great fun.
Aw.
Yes, we are. Just, and if you,
Virtual high five, don't miss.
Oh, I love that. It was
I
great.
know, I forgot there was a video.
oh yeah, see,
See?
we do that. We did that. That happened with our hot docs interviews the other day too. We just start talking to them, and
Yeah.
they forget that I'm literally there holding a tablet, recording the conversation. Everybody forgets it. We just
That's
chat,
nice, that's lovely.
and people
Oh,
dig
We're
it.
yeah.
so,
When do you
that's
guys
like the
have
height
the
of
hot docs
professionalism when your interview's like this.
Actually, we actually should probably get
Yeah.
ready to wrap up because we
Great.
need to be there by 6:30.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it is quarter to
Do you
6
even have
already.
Star Wars on your phone?
Of course, I have Star Wars on my
Right, you're
phone.
ready.
I've pulled it.
That was me and my sweetie's second date.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, she's a Star Wars fan, so yes. So yeah, she was very excited.
Thanks for having us.
Girls,
Yes,
it was
thank
amazing that
you.
you
You
came
guys
in.
are
I
early.
mean, that
Yeah.
it just happened so quick. I mean, Sue went after it, and we're like,
Yeah.
boom, done.
I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah.
What about tomorrow? I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, there's
This is the worst
literally
possible
no
day.
other option. So I'm glad it worked.
But yes, both of you, thank you so much for coming back.
Thanks for having us.
And it's
you.
so much fun,
And the
And-
show's just going to be so much fun.
right?
And we'll
Oh,
see
I
you
know that.
on set in a couple of
Watch
days.
Dark Matter.
Yes.
And, well, it's fun and it's dark and it's,
And it starts
great.
July 1st
July 1st.
on Space.
Yes.
Do we have an American date, or is it the same? Do we know?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah. I
What
hope
was
it's-
it last year?
It was-
Because
it
I
was
remember
this-
not caring. 'cause
It
I was
aired,
just like,
it
why
aired the
didn't
same
that start
everywhere.
That's what it was,
Okay.
yeah.
Everywhere it aired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All across North America. It
I
aired
love
at
when
the
that
same
happens.
time. Yeah. It makes live
Way
tweeting a lot
better.
easier.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
There you go.
Time
Oh,
zones is hard
hi,
enough.
Alex.
Alex, hi!
Yeah.
Alex liked it. Who
right
needs to come on the show?
Yeah, you should get Alex on.
Because, Lemke's been on too many times already. I'm sorry, Lemke.
Never too many
There's a
times.
limit.
Never too many
Keep bringing
times.
us food and t-shirts, you're done. You're fine.
Oh, he brings food?
Oh yeah.
He
Those are
helped us.
bad. I'm actually hungry.
He helped us break a Guinness World Record, and he wasn't even sure he could make it, but he finished shooting in Sudbury, I want to say,
Yeah, and
it was
then
somewhere, and he
flew
jumped
down
on
or
a
whatever,
plane, flew here, came right from the airport to the hotel
Yeah.
where we were doing the show for 48 hours on the second day or whatever, and then and he brought like fudge and T-shirts.
Rock
And
and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
super
came in with like
That's
a no.
crazy.
Christian Brune brought the bag of like stay awake
And
stuff,
honey.
I
right?
love
Yeah.
Christian.
Christian's awesome.
He's amazing.
Yeah. And they brought honey for our throats
Yeah.
because we were talking for so long.
Oh yeah. People cared about us. Who knew?
Yeah.
It's always nice.
We're like,
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
we're like,
fine.
you guys got it.
You got it.
You
Yeah.
guys, you guys got it.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
dude.
You're fine.
So yeah, season 2 is gonna be amazing. I have no
Yeah.
doubts. Season 3's a given. It's a given.
Yeah, here's hoping. Here's hoping.
Because now we
But
need
just
to know
in
where it is.
case, like a set visit over the next couple of days would really help.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at you
I mean,
now.
I'm
so
sure that
Yeah,
would
well,
ensure
also,
our
like, I'll
success.
email, put you guys in touch with Mario, and maybe see if something can work out.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I mean, if so, I have no problem with that.
What's the worst that could happen?
We get no again. So yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
gets us geared up for Star Trek. But yes,
Yeah.
ladies, thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching.
oh, thank
We
you.
didn't actually do a short and long version, so it's just one big
Yes.
long version. So this will be up on our website probably in a day or two, but the higher resolution copy will be available on YouTube after our producer Ryan Goldhart gets that posted. So stay tuned.
No pressure, right?
And make sure you follow all of us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and whatever.
Yes.
But anyway, Sue, awesome show.
Great show, Tim.
Now we got to go do more hot dogs interviews. So thank you and good night.
Yeah, that works.
Bye.
And you get to watch while Tim gets up
Yeah.
and crosses the floor.
Turn stuff off.
Turns off the camera. Bye. I got my polar bear on my phone.
Polar bear.
You got him.